Welcome, and I'm Aphrodite,
I'm Artemisia.
and a sudden change of events of the King of Thebes has led us to believe that King Oedipus is the killer of King Laius.
For the plague still going strong, many people of Thebes are suffering and many more are dying. As we know, the only way to cure this plague is to bring the rightful killer to justice. Is the killer Oedipus?
And here we have Queen Yocasta talk about this little scandal between her and her husband, King Oedipus.
Hello.
How do you feel about this possible scandal of your husband being the killer of King Laius?
Oh, I do not believe this at all. Well, you see, my ex-husband Laius, he got this prophecy that he was going to be killed by his born son. And you know what we did with our sons, so this prophecy wouldn't come true, is we put him on a hillside to die. So it could not possibly be him as the killer. And anyways, he was killed by robbers on where 3 rows cross. So, therefore, oracles are not real, so I do not believe that he can possibly ever be the killer.
So you pinned your newborn to a mountain by his ankles?
Yes, we did. I feel so bad, but gotta do what we have to do.
And now we have Tresius to tell us about his side of the story and what he thinks about prophecies and the relationship to the prophecy of Oedipus and Yocasta. Welcome, Tresius.
Welcome.
And what do you have to say today about this whole plague going on?
I told that boy, I told him what happened. I told him he killed his father. I told him that he's going to marry his own mother and bear her children with her as she will have them. I told him all this, and what does he do? He flees. I yelled, "The truth will prevail, and you will see," but he just kept running, the stubborn boy, the stubborn boy. There's nothing I can do. I tried my best.
Thank you, Tresius. And here we have King Oedipus himself. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you have to say for yourself? I've heard a few rumors about you from multiple people in Thebes.
Yeah. Well, the story that my wife told, very big coincidence. I was at those crossroads. But you know what? I'm not the murderer of Laius. I've only ever killed one person in my life.
And it wasn't Laius?
And it was not Laius.
Okay.
So I got this prophecy while I was at my parent Merope and Polyvis party. This drunken man comes up to me and tells me that I am going to sleep with my mother and kill my father.
Ooh.
So I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So I ran away from Corinth and I came to Thebes.
And how do you feel about Tresius's perspective on this whole thing and what he had to say about your future?
Well, I think it's all ridiculous. I don't believe in prophecies. Never did. Never will.
I heard about this one witness of the scene where you murdered multiple people at the crossroads.
Yes.
How do you feel about that one witness and what they have to say and what they could possibly do to you in your future?
Well, I'm not too sure of what they can do because I don't know who they are. But I would love to meet the person, find out anything that happened.
And that way you can get back to your life with your wife
Yes.
and figure out how to get rid of this
And
plague.
get rid of all this ridiculousness.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with... Oh.
That's a wrap.
I'm Aphrodite.
I'm Artemisia.
And that wraps up our newscast for today.
In the kingdom of Thebes, it has been very scandalous lately. Not only has the king slept with his own mother and reproduced, which is sick enough as it is, but he kills his own father. What can I say? It's crazy stuff going on in the world today.
Very
Scandalous.
scandalous.
All right, that's it for this week.